those who aren't part of the Salvation Army, you might be like, man, they sing a lot about themselves, don't they? Here's the cool thing. What I love about that song is that we don't just sing it, we don't just say it, we also have the opportunity to do it. And if you look in your bulletins, you will know, I mentioned this last week, I think it was last week, that we have met our World Services goal, and we're super excited about that. However, I know that we also have another month left, and I had some people come to me and say, well, hang on a minute, like I'm still collecting, and I'm still collecting for World Services, and I haven't even given mine in yet, and so what am I supposed to do? There's no need to fear, because I decided to give THQ a call because I thought, hey, we've made our goal, but what about if we can help in other ways? What about if there are other projects that are outside of what they've asked? And so I got an email back from Lieutenant Richard, who's over there. He's actually Scottish, and he's over there. He's been over there a while now, and so he wrote back within like a day and said, here are 3 or 4 options that we would love for you to continue to support. So I wanted to just kind of share a little bit about the Mathare, Kosovo Salvation Army Community School. So it's still in the same area where we're at. It's still in the Nairobi slums, in that Kenya area where we just raised those funds to build that building as part of the 20 New Core, as well as the other funds that we've raised with the medical mobile unit that we did last year. So I thought it would be great to be able to support another ministry that takes place in that area. I just wanted to give you a little bit of information about it. This area is known as one of the most dangerous areas in Kenya. Immediately opposite this school is a base of one of the most notorious gangs in Kenya. The school provides education for children who cannot afford or are not able to go to school. Salvation Army selects the most vulnerable of children. Most of the pupils are orphans, being looked after by dependents or by single-parent families. The school has, this just amazes me, 3 teachers for 120 children. So just think about that for a second. 1 child for 40 kids, and just in one of the most impoverished areas. So all of the extra funds that we raised are going to go to help that school, to help them with supplies, and to help them hopefully maybe even get another teacher, and to help them with those things that they desperately need, that many of us take for granted. So just so you know, we are already about $3,000 towards about the $7,000 mark that they need for that. So continue to keep saving your change or putting that in your World Services envelope, because we would love it if in a couple of weeks we have to email them again and say, hey, we already made that, we already made that. Let's give us another project, and we will do that as well. Thank you for what you do. You have no idea the email that I got back, and just the outlandish way that they, lavish way, outlandish is a wrong word, lavish way that they cannot say thank you enough. And they cannot be more grateful for what we are doing out of our much, to give to them in their need. So thank you for that. Continue to do that. If you haven't had a chance to turn in that World Service envelope, or if you're still collecting throughout the year that big thing of change, which I know Donna Thayer, my business manager, loves. She loves having that big thing of change, so she has to count it all. And I love seeing her do it as well. So just encourage you to do that. We're going to sing this second verse. Would you stand with me? may be seated.